Okay, this is an Algebra 1 problem. It's Chapter 3, Section 9 from the book I'm using, and we're solving uniform motions. So we've got Alberto driving to his aunt's house. The traffic was light, and he drove the 45-mile trip in 1 hour. However, the return trip took him 2 hours. What was his average speed for the round trip? So here's our question. What was the average speed for the round trip? So let's go back and reread some of this stuff and start sorting it out. On Alberto's drive to his aunt's house, traffic's light. He drove 45 miles for the whole trip. It was 1 hour on the way there and 2 hours on the way back. Okay, so anytime I do a distance, rate, time problem, I always fill in one of these tables. I know my formula is distance equals rate times time. So I have my rate column, my time column, and my distance column. And to help me out here, my distance, 45, is in miles, so I'm going to put miles up here. Distance is in miles. And my time is in hours. So my time is in hours. And so my rate would be miles per hour. Or I could write that MPR. Right? Miles per hour. Okay, so go back and let's fill this in. On the way to there, we went 45 miles, right? That's this distance. And, oops, 45. And so the distance on the way back is also 45. And then on the time, on the way there, it took us 1 hour. On the way back, it took us 2 hours. And then we don't know what our rate is, right? Our rate is kind of a mystery. So let's try to figure this out. If we've got the formula distance equals rate times time, we want to know what the rate is, then we've got to get r by itself. So you would divide both sides by t, and you get r is equal to d over t. So the distance divided by time is going to give me this rate. So here it would be 45 divided by 1, 45 divided by 1, and that's just 45. And down here it would be 45 divided by 2, 45 divided by 2, and that's going to be 22.5. 44 would be 22, so 45 is 22.5. So after I've got my table filled in, I've kind of sorted my information, I've thought a lot about this, I want to find the average speed. And average is when you add up all the numbers, divide by how many you have. So in this case, we drove for 1 hour at 45 miles an hour. So we went 45 miles an hour for 1 hour. And then we went 22.5 miles an hour for 2 hours. And then we drove a total of 1 hour on the way there and 2 hours on the way back. So that's going to be 3. So 2 times 22.5, well, that puts us back to the 45. So this is actually equal to 45 plus 45 divided by 3 when I combine my like terms and everything. And 45 plus 45 is 90 divided by 3, and 90 divided by 3 is 30. Okay, so 30, and that was looking for what was our average speed for the round trip, so that would be miles per hour because we were looking for speed.